How does an artist like Lizzo work out and perform as much as she does but doesn't lose weight? Weight loss isn't always obvious on bigger people. I've lost somewhere around 40 pounds and honestly didn't even see a difference in myself before I noticed my pants were too big. I can't answer this question accurately, but as someone who has recently went from 160 pounds to 300 pounds in under a year, I'm amazed at her stamina. I can't walk up my stairs without dying, but she can perform for hours. Whatever it is good for her. She's 100% that bitch. It's her heritage. IIRC, her DNA test proved she's 100% that bitch. In order to lose weight, you have to be in a caloric deficit. I have no knowledge of her lifestyle, but I'd assume she, on average, consumes more or equal to what she's burning. Working out is just one half of losing weight. Diet is the other, so there's your answer. It could be a wide array of things. She could be losing weight, but it's not always quite as obvious on bigger people. She could have a thyroid problem, which makes it hard to lose weight in general. She could not be in a calorie deficit. Either way, we'll never know, and we should all mind our business. To add to all the comments about diet and working out, you also need to realize that when you work out, you don't just lose fat, you also build up muscle. I've been trying to lose for years. SMH. My diet is still an issue, but I can physically feel, see and put to use muscle I've built up. But I can also still see all the surface fat I've had for years. So maybe she has built up way more muscle mass than she had at the start of her career. But because of the amount of body fat she already had, and probably extra skin, it probably isn't visible. Add to that the fact she likes the way she looks now. She probably isn't gonna do anything to change that look. I, for example, like to have thick thighs. So even as I lose fat around my stomach, I make sure I do plenty of workouts that focus on my upper legs. TLDR. Maybe on a scale she is probably lighter, but visually she likes to keep her bigger look. It doesn't matter how much you work out if you intake more calories than you burn. Hormonal imbalances are also a factor in the inability to lose weight. Many women with PCOS have exceedingly hard times shedding pounds, even with a calorie deficit. Working out counts for maybe 10 to 20% of weight loss. Diet is the most important part, which counts for 80 to 90% of weight loss. Only real avid sporters can use working out as a weight loss therapy, but they usually also eat very clean, so it can't be said really. Having a calorie deficit is the only way to lose weight, and you can't properly count how many calories you lose during sports. BC everyone's metabolism is different. Eating habits most likely. Hormones, medication, mental illness. All things people underestimate the impact of. Medications, genetics, diet and exercise. Descendants of famine survivors will store more fat. Some medication will change a person's metabolism and the way their body stores food. It's never just about diet and exercise. Diet controls size. Exercise controls shape. I am technically obese, but I work out 4 to 5 days a week. I grew up overweight, then got into fitness and got to a healthy weight. Once I addressed my body issues, it was time to work on mental issues, which meant getting on an anti-anxiety medication. It's made my life so much better. But I gained about 40 pounds just from being on it. Then I developed epilepsy out of nowhere and had to be put on more medications. The seizures affected my memory so badly. I couldn't remember how to meal prep, cook like I used to. All of that stuff was just gone. I developed terrible depression and my weight continued to go up. I'm in a much better place now. Still overweight, but I'm strong and athletic. For me to lose the weight again, it would require me to change up my diet a lot. Since I feed my husband and child as well, I would have to either change their diets or make separate meals for myself. I just haven't done it yet. I eat like a normal person. I just don't lose weight easily. Lizzo's consuming more calories in than calories out. Alcohol can have a lot of calories. Ice cream, pizza, etc. You don't know what she's eating, but more calories in than out is the basics of weight gain versus weight loss. I'm not defending her, but I don't get why people are more concerned with her weight than she is. There are other big entertainers, but they don't receive nearly as much vitriol. Seems to me people just don't like her confidence and want to tear her down. Weight loss is at least 90% diet. If you want to lose weight, eat less. If you want to lose weight via exercise, you need to exercise like crazy and not eat it back, which is trivially easier than it sounds. 1 in 4 women have hormonal imbalances issues, and most don't know it. These types of issues defy conventional wisdom when it comes to losing weight. I have no idea if this is why, but it is a good possibility. Losing weight is generally a matter of having a balance of nutrition and exercise. But the general rule is if you eat more than you expend in a day, you're going to gain. So you can put on a show for 2 hours and burn 1,000 calories. But if you eat 3,000, then you might be gaining or maintaining. I don't know what she's doing personally, but my guess would be she's not focused on losing weight. It's like how you can run at the gym for 2 hours, but then slam down a whole pizza afterwards and undo all that work and still gain weight. The best way to lose weight by having a carefully planned diet, generally with a calorie restriction. No more than 25% less than your maintenance calories, based on your TDEE, and an exercise regimen where you build muscle, lose fat, and optimize your metabolism. That requires consistency over a long period of time. And if you know from traveling, it's hard to count your macros when you're eating airport food or in the car for 16 hours or drinking a lot and celebrating with friends. Also, there's genetics, social factors, her brand identity, and the American dining establishments serve massive meals. I had a girlfriend whose hormones, thyroid, was just fucked. She could starve a full month, lose 2 kilograms, still be obese. It was hell.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.